Well, hello, and thank you for tuning in to a Stadia Pro Gaming review. I am William, and today we're going to be discussing Amazon Luna. Amazon Luna is another game streaming platform from Amazon, and it uses NVIDIA GPUs and stuff like that. It's going to be up to 4K, but right now it's in beta, it's only at 1080p. And I'm going to do a light comparison with Google Stadia. My channel's name is Stadia Pro Gaming. I am a Stadia supporter, and I love the technology. And because I love the tech, I really wanted to dig into Luna and see how it worked and stuff like that. Now, and a little back information here. I got my Luna invite about a month ago. For about 2 weeks, I didn't do anything with it because Stadia was killing it at the time and kept having more and more games released, and more of my backlog was calling for me, so I never even turned on Luna. But a few Christmases ago, I ordered a Amazon Fire TV, and that is the Amazon app, what would you call it, service or platform. Instead of, Google has Android. This is basically an Android type of thing, but it's Amazon made it their own. They have their own app store that's not connected to Google and stuff like that. Anyway, I bought their TV that had this built in. It's a 4K Fire TV. And what impressed me the most with Luna, to be totally honest with you, is the technology. I don't know what, not bitrate, but compression they use, what kind of compression. It is different than Stadia. On Stadia, in very, very black areas, I can see banding. And in super bright areas, sometimes you can see banding. I didn't really notice that on the Fire TV using the Luna app. So on the Fire TV, you would just click the Amazon talk button and say, hey, Luna. And it brings an app right up. You click install, it installs directly to the TV. And I ordered a Luna controller as well. It's kind of small, if you see my hands around it. It is very small. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of the controller, but the controller takes AA batteries. I believe you can get rechargeable ones to put in there, but the ones that come with it are not. And also, the controller is just a little small. The motor function works just like any other controller. You connect it almost the exact same way that you do the Google Stadia controller. You do it through the, Luna controller app. You set it up that way on your Android phone. And then when you install the app on the TV, you just click the app, and then you hold in the button of the remote on the controller. It all turns on, and it plays instantaneous, no problems there. As I said before, it is only in 1080p, so Stadia beats it in that area. And the biggest drawback of Luna to me was the model. I think they beat Google Stadia when it comes to having it on their TVs and on their devices. It reminds me of Google made Google TV and Android TV. Well, the Stadia app should have been native with that right out of the jump. Right off the jump. You should have been able to just click a button, install Stadia, and bam, have it up to 4K from the Shield TV or any Android box that the requirements were met. You should have just been able to install it. Not sideload it. I know you can do that, but just install it. With Luna, all I had to do was get the controller, set it up, put the app on the TV, and boom, I was off to the races. No Chromecast needed, nothing needed at all. Just the Fire TV, the app, and the controller. The game selection isn't the greatest on Luna. I know they're going to shuffle games in and out and stuff like that, but in my opinion, man, if you can't buy a game to play it whenever you want, the service isn't for me. So sadly, I'm going to be canceling my Luna. I'm going to be sending the controller back. I just don't have room in my life for another cloud gaming service. Google Stadia has my money. They have my patronage. I love Google Stadia. But Luna is no joke. You cannot disrespect the tech. The tech works, and it's fabulous. It is a very good cloud gaming service. If games coming in and out like a Netflix type model is your thing, then go for it, man. It's probably good for you then. It's just not for me. If I want one Ubisoft game, I'm not going to subscribe to Ubisoft Plus to get, or channel, to get one EA Sports game. I'm not going to subscribe to the $10 or $15 channel. That's the way Luna seems to be working. When Luna is out of beta, I think there's going to be $10 charge for the Luna, $50 charge for the controller, and $10 a month for the games that cycle in and out. If you want any other games from any other from like EA or Ubisoft, you're going to have to subscribe to those channels, which cost money. It's almost like a cable service, like getting more channels than it is actually getting games. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Luna. The technology cannot be argued with. It is great. The picture quality is great. It just works, man. Just like Stadia, it just works. So this was a very quick review. I don't have a whole lot to say about Luna except that the model and isn't for me, but the tech worked great. The picture quality was great. Being able to just pop an app on your TV and start playing was fantastic. But I would just say, Luna, change your model to where you can at least buy a game, to where you can keep it for good, or be very clear, very, very clear on when and how the games are coming and going. I think that would be of great benefit for a lot of people. But, like I said, I like Luna. I like the service. It's just not for me, sadly. It may be for many of you. So check it out. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in to a Stadia Pro Gaming review. And I'll catch you in the cloud, guys. Peace.